So if you'd like to hit play on that playlist, feel free. And to get started this evening, just let's find a comfortable seat. Whatever that might be for you. Might bring a blanket, prop, cushion underneath those sit bones. And then just let yourself kind of wiggle it out. Move your hands left to right, up and down. Notice the space you're in. This is your space to hold you sacredly, tenderly, spaciously. So once you're ready to settle into some stillness, you guys, let's inhale, reach those arms up nice and high. And on the exhale, through the mouth, bringing the prayer down and resting at your beautiful hearts. Take your time inhaling, reaching the arms up. And exhaling through the mouth, sighing it out. One more time, just like that. Beautiful. And as you rest at the heart center, eyes can be opened or closed. Again, just kind of bringing in a softness, a spaciousness. This is for you. We're going to bring the hands down to the knees, palms up to the sky. Index and thumb meet as you remind yourself with a deep breath in and out. Divine beings having a human experience. As you take a couple breaths with that truth, start to notice where you connect with the ground. And think about breathing into those spaces and everything it touches. Feeling held and whole, safe and loved. You are welcome here exactly as you are. Maybe start to deepen the breath. Noticing again, where can you take up a little bit more space? Just allowing yourself to soften into this room, into your practice. Staying connected to the space in which you are held and touched, secure and sound. Think about breathing in a way that rises you up and still softens you in. Maybe inviting in Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. Inviting in this soothing sensation, this natural warmth of love and light. As you continue to breathe and meet your body as it is and where it is, start to also greet the breath. Creating this invitation to deepen, to bring in with the senses, maybe soothing sensation and sound. And really think about this breath, not just spreading up and down, side to side, but yoking into the center of where you meet that earth. And every inhale spreading, reaching, rising into every space you possibly can get this light and love and warmth and birthright all the way up through your cells, your bones, your muscles, every part and every piece of you receiving this vital, vital energy. And you get to receive. A few more breaths here as you start to invite in the God of your understanding. As you start to invite in the very truth of the complexity that we are in. This world wants to take our breath away. This world is constantly taking our breath away. This breath is life, liberation, freedom. This life is love in action, vitality, and strength. This breath is the space in between spaces. This breath is your existence. So invite in the breath deeper and deeper, and also bring in the lightness. Let down the load, let down the expectations, let down the judgments. How have they served? And from this space and on your own time, bring your hands to your heart center. Continue to fill your cup with every inhale and offer the same blessings and abundance with every exhale. And with so much love and light, ask yourself what it is you need tonight from today's practice. And with a gentle bow of respect to the light within you, to the human that is you, set your intention, dedication, devotion, sankalpa. And just as the breath and the light and the love fuses with every part of your being, imagine this intention weaving through every space, every cell, every thought. And know that that can be true. Take a deep breath in as you invite in liberation to your being. You are worthy. It is your birthright. And as you exhale, sigh out all the illusions that get in the way. They'll come back, but we'll continue to work at this. As you start to inhale, maybe lift up the gaze and start to blink open the eyes. Exhale again, pouring this divinity into you. You are loved, you are held, you are safe. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, bowing to the light within you. We have to break these conditions on us. We are not our conditions, our circumstances, and we can create new ones that actually create peace. Let's bring that into the mat tonight. Inhale, open up your heart. Bring the palms high, bending into the elbows. As you exhale, right hand will come down to the floor. Inhale, reach through the left fingertips. And as you exhale, gentle ringing of the heart, left hand, right knee, right hand gently onto the ground. This is for you. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bending the elbows, lifting the heart, soft belly, left hand on the ground. Inhale, reaching through the right. And again, just that gentle bringing out, right hand, left knee, left fingertips, wherever you feel supported. Wherever you feel supported, may you land softly and safely. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the heart. Let it go. Hands will come forward. We'll start to give ourselves that tabletop, getting yourself organized, supported. And again, welcoming yourself in exactly as you are. More than enough. When those shoulders, elbows, wrists are in line, hips on top of the knees, let's start to ebb and flow. Inhale, dropping belly, lifting heart. And as you exhale, bringing the chin to the chest, scooping those hips forward, and just feeling the complexities, feeling the cycle of bringing it in just to let it out. As always, organic movement, authentic movement. Welcome here. You are welcome here. This is for you. Couple more breaths, you guys. We'll use one more inhale on your time to drop the belly, to lift the heart, to smile just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then we'll curl the toes on under, lift those hips high, exhale, down dog. As we deepen the breath, we deepen the body, we deepen the pose. Keep building that space for liberation. And every time that condition pops into your mind, I can't, I'm not doing it right, I'm not enough, yada, yada, yada. You gotta make the space, you've gotta break the chains. Couple more breaths in this down dog. Feel the index and thumb ground. Feel the wrist rebound rising through. Let's peek back at our heels. See those kneecaps lifting up with engagement. You got the power. Exhale softly, let the belly go. Feel those heels equally reaching down. They may or may not touch that mat, not about it. Inhale, roll your body out to plank again, seeing, feeling that alignment, shoulders, elbows, wrists, heart forward, heels back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, Ujjayi out to your plank, heart forward, shoulder blades back. Exhale, lift through those hips, down dog. Inhale, rolling out to plank. As you exhale, land the knees gently, elbows like arrows back to the heels as we lower on down. Hands come gently to the side of the hips, palms are up, and we'll press into the tops of the toes. You guys, I want you to feel how the kneecaps lift off the ground. And then start to slide those fingertips back towards the heels. Hearts forward, belly soft, and breathe. This is more than enough, or maybe we start to lift the heels up. As long as we can keep the breath free, liberated, unstuck, unstruck. Anything beyond that does not support our well-being. Let's take one more inhale before dropping the feet back down if they're up. Inhale, reach those fingertips back just one more time before just circling them forward. Inhale, lift up through the chest, bring the elbows down, and just kind of glide back into your sphinx. Let's soften through the shoulder blades, soften through the jaw. Take a moment. Are those kneecaps still off the mat? Is your breath still liberated and light? And if the answer to any of those questions tonight is no, I want you to do everything you can to change that into a yes. One more inhale here. On the exhale, start to reach those hands forward just to bring the forehead down. Circle the arms again over to the shoulders. We'll plant the palms, curl those toes under, keep the knees connected. Inhale, lift up to your plank supported. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, roll the body out to your plank, knees down or one long line as you lower through your chaturanga. Press into the tops of the toes. Again, we'll bring those hands to the side of the body, reaching towards the heels, maybe lifting up. More than enough, you guys, or we can bring the clasp of the hands to the low back as you lift through the heart, the belly. One more inhale, left hand, right hand, reaching forward, drop the forehead down. Spiral those hands back underneath the shoulders. Keep the knees connected. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in, open the mouth. One more. Inhale, rolling the body out to plank, knees down or one long line. Press into the tops of the toes. Feel the kneecaps lift. Bring the hands to the side of the hips. Fingertips towards those heels. Maybe the heels lift. Belly soft, heart high. Maybe the clasp of the hands as you roll those shoulder blades a little closer together. One more breath in. On the exhale, let yourself lower down. Circle the arms forward just to guide the elbows back underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up through your plank. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in as you peek back. Open the mouth, let everything go. Inhale, lift your heels, you guys. Exhale first, and then make your way to the top of your mat. Feet hip distance for this first few rounds. Second toe center of that heel, knee nice and in line. As you exhale, let everything be soft, crown down, booty high. Supporting your own liberation tonight and knowing that is the most profound thing we can do. Supports us all. On an inhale, you guys, let's shift forward, halfway lift. Exhale, soften, fold. Feel the four arches of your feet. They are supported. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, put a little bend in the knees. Round through your feet to rise through your heart. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, bring the prayer through and rest on the heart. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, prayer on through as you fold. Inhale, shifting into that halfway lift, hips on heels. Exhale, soften, fold. Four corners, root to rise, reach up. Tailbone drops down, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Maybe scooching those feet just a little closer together. They could still be hip distance stance. Check the four corners of the feet, wiggle a little forward, rock a little back. Feel yourself connected, rooted. Press down just a little bit more, right? Like you belong, you matter, we need you. Turn those legs on. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on something. Hips above the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, sink a little deep. Inhale, rise into the chair. Tailbone drops down, front ribs lift up. You are here, you have arrived. How are you going to support your liberation tonight? Take another inhale through the belly, lift up through the fingertips. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, plant the palms. Let's step back, right followed by left. We inhale into our plank, you guys, big and strong. Exhale, lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, lifting into the back bend of choice, cobra or up dog. And as you exhale, curl the toes on under, lift those hips high and long, down dog. Take a deep breath in. Empty the breath all the way out. Shoulder blades wide. Inhale, lift those heels. Gaze forward. Exhale first. And then float or step to the top of the mat. Inhale into your Ardha, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Feel those four corners of your feet. Inhale, rise up through the heart, long and strong. Exhale, prayer through all the way into your fold. Inhale into your halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, fold, step back, left followed by right. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, lower through. Inhale, find the back bend, heart beyond the body. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in, you guys. Open the mouth. What are we letting go of? Heels are going to lift. Knees are going to bend, float or step. On the exhale, inhale, shift into the halfway lift. Exhale, soften, fold. Feel your feet on the floor. Inhale, rise to the heart. Exhale, prayer on through. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, plant the palm, step back right, followed by left. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, curl the toes, lift those hips down, dog. Take an inhale. Let it out. Heels lift, shift that gaze forward. Exhale first, and then float or step to the top of your mat. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, soften, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold with grace and gratitude down. Inhale, Ardha, that halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step back left, followed by right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your heart beyond the bones. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath, let it go. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, floater step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, shift forward. Exhale, soften, fold, let it go. Inhale, lift up all the way. Exhale, grace, gratitude, you are more than enough. Inhale, halfway. Plant the palm, step on back, left by right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower as you choose. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. Heels are gonna lift, you guys. Knees are gonna bend, shift the weight forward. Start to walk to the top of the mat. Big toes to touch. Let the knees be soft, let the head hang heavy. Maybe you find your elbows. And just kind of drop in a couple breaths. Being with. Noticing what comes up. And being as intentional as possible to create your own conditions for your own liberation. That's why we practice, right? Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a pause. Sip a little bit more in, hold it for a pause. Sip a little bit more in, hold it for a pause. Exhale, open the mouth, let everything go, fold over your strong legs. We bend into the knees, we hug into ourselves as we root down, Utkatasana, finding that beautiful chair pose as we reach and lift up. Hands come to the top of those hip bones. You guys, I want you to think about lifting them up as you bring that tailbone down. Feel those low ribs dropping down as those side ribs get big and wide. Lift up through the arms. And keeping that breath as full and abundant and free as you possibly can. From way below the hips. And way above the rise. Filling up with that vital breath. You're here. You're here. See the arms out of the corners of your eyes. Relax the tongue, the jaw, maybe even a smile as you go just a little deeper. I know I keep telling you guys about this 5-minute share. One day, y'all. Take another inhale, get big, get long, drop those hips, drop the tailbone, feel the belly lift up through the heart, through the fingertips. Inhale. And then on your exhale, fold over your strong legs, let it go. Take your halfway lift, inhale, plant the palm, step back, left by right. Inhale, plank, exhale, lower all the way down. From here, you guys, again, we're gonna press into the tops of the toes. Slide those fingertips back, this time the palms to the floor, and lift up through your heart. More than enough, our heels come up as well. More than enough, or we bend into the knees, we find the inside edges of our feet. As long as the breath is free. As long as the body feels liberated, supported, let everything go. Press up into your plank, keep the knees connected, sink back, Balasana, child's pose, 3 breaths. And just remind yourself as you drink in this life, this breath, you feel it with your body. You feel it with your energy. At any time, you can come back to this posture, restore. From your child's pose, you guys, inhale, reach your arms out long. Use your exhale to curl those toes, lift those hips, find the down dog. From the ground up, we rise. Index thumb root, belly soft. Settle in, feel your legs equally reaching down, kneecaps lift, and the heart is so free. Right leg's gonna go high, you guys, on the inhale. On the exhale, think about the belly, the chest to chin. You're gonna hold that every last ounce of exhale. Inhale, bring it right back up. Exhale, belly, chest, chin. Inhale, reach that right leg up. Exhale, belly, chest, chin, right foot forward, left foot back, that Vira 1. Rise up as you feel those left pinky toes pressing into the mat. And just a gentle guide, think about your right hip plugging up into the body. Same thing with the left, up and in. Second toe, right in line with the knee. Again, feel your fierceness here. Inhale, Vira 1. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. Shimmy on back into a little low lunge. Left hand stays down, right arm reaches up. The warmth is here, the light is here. Can you feel it? One more inhale, exhale, right hand comes down. Bring that right leg right back up. Crisscross applesauce, right knee, left elbow, exhale. Right leg high, inhale, exhale again, crisscross applesauce. Inhale, no rush. From here, step that right foot forward, left heel down, Vira 1, same. We've been here. I'm conscious of that. But I know you guys got my back and you're like, okay, wrong side. Right hip comes back, left hip up and in, lift up through the fingertips. Maybe you bend the elbows, open your heart. Inhale, rise up through your Vira 1. Again, we're gonna fold, shimmy that left foot back, find your lunge. Right hand comes high, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbow. Think about bringing it behind your heart. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right hand down. Step back, down dog or vinyasa. Or again, child's pose, always there for us. We just have to remember. We'll all rise up into down dog. Take your time. Take that deep breath in. As you settle again into your down dog, space, liberation, freedom, strength, bring it in. Left leg will go high this time, inhale. Belly, chest, chin, hold that exhale as long as you can before inhaling, lifting back up through the left leg. Awesome work, you guys. That gentle wringing out. Left foot steps forward, right heel drops down, heel to heel alignment, right pinky toes press back. We rise. Think about the left hip plugging in and back. Right hip up and in. So strong. So beautiful. So free. Take another inhale here. On the exhale, again, we'll fold over the left leg. Shimmy the right toes back. Find a low lunge. Right hand stays down. Inhale, lift up through the left. Keep the weight centered, balanced, unified. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. We're going to take that left leg right on back up. Inhale. Crisscross applesauce. Left knee, right elbow. 3 on your time. And supporting yourself any way you need. We use the same exhale to step that left leg forward, drop that right heel down, Vira 1 again, left foot forward, right foot back, rise up. Feel the stability of your legs, your feet, your roots, and then we bend the elbows, we lift the heart. Oh, beautiful. Inhale, reach up through the fingertips. Exhale again, we're gonna fold over that left leg. Find your lunge, settle in first. Then we'll lift up through the left hand. Notice any lightness in that right hand. Could you lift it up off the mat? One more inhale. On the exhale, step on back. Find your down dog. Whole breath out before making your choice. Vinyasa, down dog, or some radical rest. From down dog, you guys will lift our heels on up. We'll bend our knees, float gracefully to the top of your mat, however you can. Big toes to touch, 4 corners of the feet grounded. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, find your roots, find that fierce chair. Soften through the shoulder blades. Lift up through the belly. Tailbone drops down. You are still liberated. You are still free. Can you feel it? One more inhale here. On the exhale, fold over your strong legs. Let it go. Inhale to halfway lift. On the exhale, plant the hands. Step the right leg back. Drop the right heel down. Before you rise into the Viratu, I want you to get spacious. So just notice left heel, right arch. Everything's in line. I'm grounded. And then I can lift up. And even from here, right, I can make those micro adjustments so I can feel bigger. I can feel freer, steady. Press those feet down and then lift up through the hands. And just take a couple breaths here as you take up your own space, as you feel into your own being. More than enough. Hands reach up, your time. Exhale, stay lifted in the fingertips, but roll those shoulder blades down to the hips. On the inhale, lift up through the legs. Left arm's gonna reach with the right towards the top of the mat. Inhale back through center. Exhale, open up again, Viratu. This time, right hand comes down, maybe a bind on the low back as you move into that Shanti, peaceful warrior. Start to lift up through the legs, keeping the hands where they are, that reach to the back of the mat. Strong legs press down, hug up and in. One more inhale, exhale, open back up into your Viratu. We'll cartwheel the arms down and around again, finding that low lunge. Settle in first, and then maybe lift up those fingertips. Belly off of the legs, so strong. So free. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, bring the prayer on through. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, prayer on through. Inhale, high. Right elbow, left knee, find that twist. Back knee could always come down. Left shoulder soft and sweet. Breath free. Stay for your exhale, ring it out. Inhale back to center, Ajnayasana. Exhale, hands come down, step back, down dog, empty the breath. And again, you make your choice. Vinyasa, down dog, or child. Even with the challenge, even with the things that arise, we can still be intentional about making sure the conditions we set on ourselves, even here on this mat, especially here on this mat, that they support your liberation. From down dog, you'll take that deep breath and you guys, you'll lift your heels, exhale, float or step your time to the top of your mat. Let yourself again hang out in that Uttanasana, that forward fold. Check your roots so we can rise, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend into the knees, sink down. Yes, you can rise through the heels, through the hips, through the hands. Stay with the breath, free and full from the very roots as you rise. One more breath in, you guys. Yes, you can. As you exhale, gratitude for your strong self as you fold over your legs. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step the left leg back, drop the left heel. We're not going to rise yet. How can you get spacious? How can you feel strong, supported, ready to press those feet down into the floor? Right heel, left arch, second toe knee. Everything's in line. You feel good. You feel structurally strong. And then we bring in the breath. We bring in the will. We rise up, Vira-2. And even here, right, we can adjust. We can come in. We can come out. What do you need? Learn to take it. Learn to create it. Learn to support each other as we do the same. Let's take a deep breath in as you really open up through the arms. Press your feet down on the floor. Maybe even feel the subtle energy of your right knee shifting out to the right edge of your mat. You never know. From the ground, we'll rise those hands. Inhale, reach all the way up. As you exhale, bring the prayer on through. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up. Start to extend through the front leg, reaching towards the back of the mat. Inhale back through center, get big. Exhale, sink back through, Vira-2. Breath still free. Body unbound. More than enough. Hands will lift up on the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, reach up through the front leg. Exhale, think about reaching towards the top of the mat. Hugging those legs strong and in. You're right here. You're right now. Take a deep breath in. Inhale back through center. Exhale, sink into your Vira-2 with grace and gratitude. You're alive. Left hand back, right hand strong. Maybe coming into that low back Shanti. Inhale carries you back through Vira-2. Exhale, come to the top of the mat. Find that lunge. Same thing. We want to make sure we feel supported before we ever lift up our fingertips. Or why would we do that? So if you want, bring the fingertips back. But if any way this does not support your liberation, fingertips need to come down. Same with the knee. Take an inhale as you rise up. Exhale, bring the fingertips back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fingertips back. Inhale, rise up. Bring the prayer through and we'll twist after one more deep breath in into the lunge, left elbow, right knee. Being gentle on that right shoulder, back knee can always come down. And even when we're twisted, we can still find a way to breathe, to get that breath to where it needs to go. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to unwind. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step your right leg back. Exhale, fully down dog, and then make your choice. Vinyasa. Stay there. Or child's pose. How can you bring in more breath in whatever position you're landed in? How can you bring in more space between the thoughts, between the judgments, between the expectations we place on ourselves, voluntarily and involuntarily, all day long? We gotta shed that stuff, you guys. Nature teaches us this. We let the dead leaves drop. Are we willing? Are we willing? From down dog, last time, let's lift those heels on up. On the exhale, floater step to the top of your mat. Use your inhale to halfway lift. Use your exhale to soften and fold. Keep the fingertips on the floor. Give yourself a little heel toe, or a hop, just a little bit wider. Heels come in, toes come out. Stay with the fingertips on the floor as you sink those hips down. Exhale, fold as you lift the crown, toes pivot forward. Heels come in, toes come out. Inhale as we drop those hips, lift the heart. Exhale, toes forward, heels back as you fold. Words, y'all. Heels come in, toes come out. One more inhale here. Let your exhale fold ya. Right hand coming over to the left shin. Maybe taking the left fingertips over to the right toes as best we can. Just feeling what you feel. How can we work with it and call it in? Be tender and curious and compassionate all at the same time. Softly, 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 we bring the hands over to the left leg, reach up, just a little twist on that side body. Fingertips walk over to the right leg. Left hand, right toes. Maybe the right fingertips start to walk over to the left. Let's bring those right hands over to the left. Straighten through the legs, kind of feel what you feel. And then we'll walk tenderly back to the center of the mat. Heel toe, feet hip distance. Inhale into the halfway lift. And as you exhale, bend into your knees, drop down however you can, bringing the booty to the floor and letting those legs go nice and long. Whatever feels good. In fact, I'm going to encourage that you actually bring your hands to your legs and like what feels good. When you're ready to sit it up, we'll just inhale here, take a big reach up. And on the exhale, fold through the belly, the heart. Maybe you find your toes, maybe you find your shins. Just find yourself, right? Couple breaths here in this fold. Learning to stay liberated no matter where we land, right? Whatever pose, whatever place, we have everything we need. We're gonna exhale fully through the mouth, really let things go, you guys. And just how we kind of did that earlier, it was like take another sip of breath in, see if you can just get a little more exhale out. Give yourself the space for this curiosity. And you might even take another round of breath and just kind of see, can I let a little more out? And then we'll rise on the breath in. Let the palms come down to the floor, bend the knees. Think about your hips coming down to your heels and just let everything lower down to the floor. Nice full body stretch. Right knee will land when you feel ready into the chest. Maybe you roll the ankles, spread the toes. Maybe a couple no's in that cervical spine as you just shift left to right. Knowing we have choice also supports our liberation. One more exhale as our right knee comes into the chest a little closer. And just think about lifting up through the right leg, gentle guide of the toes. And then we'll bend right back into the right knee in a full body stretch. Take as much time as you need before drawing the left knee in the same space to be tender and curious. On this side. When it feels good, lift up through the left heel. Just kind of guide the toes a little closer to the crown. There might be a gentle shake. Trust it. Sweet release. We'll bend back into the left knee when it feels right, letting it land again into the chest. And again, that full body stretch as you reach your hands over your crown, point your toes. Both knees this time landing softly, and maybe a gentle rock left to right. Let's bring the soles of the feet down to the floor. Let the knees open to the outside edges of your mat. Take up as much space as you can as you open up your hands to the sky. And any subtle, sacred shift you need to feel so supported, so held, right where you are meant to be. Give yourself everything it is you need before we stretch our legs down to the bottom edges of our mat. And take that full breath in as we allow our spine and strong back to be held. And that soft sigh of tremendous strength as we allow ourselves to drop in to our own inner bliss. Through our own divine being. Take rest. Shavasana. Let's softly start to come back to the breath. And as you return to your own natural rhythm and cycle, start to return to the body that holds and houses all of your light, love, and soul. Think about this liberated reunion as you start to wake up the toes with small wiggles. Wake up the legs with small wiggles. Waking up the hips through the torso with deep breaths and wiggles. All the way through the extension of your heart, your arms, your fingertips. Through your throat and all the way up to the crown. Feel yourself boundless, brilliant, bright, and free. And remind yourself that is our truest essence as you roll gently onto the left side of your body. Being patient and kind as you land in your fetal position pose. And remind yourself it's all about brand new beginnings. How can we wake up a little more free? Take your time as we press up into a comfortable seated position, allowing yourself to land lightly. And from here, you guys reach your arms up, let yourself just kind of shake out whatever showed up for you tonight. Maybe a couple of those windmills left to right on the arms. And dropping the ears left to right. And when it feels right, we'll reach our arms up one more time together for this evening. We'll exhale, we'll bring in all that higher power, that higher source, always here for us, always here for us. And just that gratitude for yourself as we continue on doing the best we can to create the conditions that support our well-being, support our freedom, support our vitality, support how we can show up in the world as the ones we were meant to show up as. I thank you for all the ways in which you pour into this living alignment of freedom, justice, and peace. The light in me sees and honors you always. Namaste. Very, very grateful, you guys. I did actually end a little early, which I'm sorry, but take your time moving out and in. I'm going to shuffle the cards. And I don't know if you heard it, but the weather got my allergies all crazy. So if I sounded funny tonight, no, I'm okay. It's just allergies. But I love you all so much. I'm going to see what the universe has for us with these cards. And I hope you are well in anything I can do for you at this time. And as we continue on, know I'm open. There it is. Service. Okay. This says service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. That's pretty beautiful. Be of service to your liberation, be of service to others. That's a magic right there. That's how we change the world. Inward, outward. I love you all so much. I'll share that too on the Instagrams and Facebook. I love you, Mackie. Be kind to yourselves, you guys.